Welcome back to my channel and to today's video. For those who are new here, my name is Juliet Ireri. I focus on motivation, lifestyle and travel content. I love to learn, teach and celebrate life, and that's what we do here on the Juliet Method. So today I thought I'd share on the few money or financial lessons that I've learned during this time. Little things I picked here and there from others and from social media and from other content creators that have are gearing towards teaching me. Some I already knew, some I was even employing, but some now I've really come to see the big importance of. And let me know, comments down below, let me know what have you learned, especially when it comes to financial responsibility and money matters down below as we continue discussing on this topic, because this we are going to be discussing for a while, because this situation is here for it's now our new normal anyway. So comment below, let me know also what your thoughts are on this topic. So there are three major lessons that I've learned that I want to share today in the shortest time possible, because you know I'm a talker, I can talk a lot. And the first one is the importance of owning a home. Granted, and by this I mean your own home, where you don't pay rent to someone at the end of the month. So granted, this is no easy feat for majority of us. I can speak for Kenyans outside there. I know as well, the challenge is the same, because you see, owning a home takes a lot. You either have to have enough money to build, or you have to pay a mortgage every month till you now become the full owner of the house. But I've realized it's one of the most important things to claim you own, to have in your repertoire, to have as part of your collection of titles. Having a home is an important thing. You've seen this time in times of low income, some people are being kicked out of rental apartments. Some people are at the crossroads where they don't know where the next rent money will come from, and it is hard. It is so hard. And again, I am saying this knowing that it is not an easy feat, but if you are in that position to be able to do, or to be able to start a journey to becoming a homeowner, I believe it's one of the most important and one of those things you should put at the top of your list. It is very important, I have come to realize, because at the end of the day, if you have a place to a roof over your head, especially if you have a family, that is so important. You can get food here, or even if you have your own home, you can even be growing your greens outside, and such. So having a place you call home, yours, no one can kick you out of, no one will come knocking at your door at the end of the month, is a good thing to aspire to have. If it is something that is within your capability and you haven't started, I implore you, do. If it's something you have started, kudos. If it's something that you have, count yourself grateful every day. That is something. If you say you have nothing to be grateful for, be grateful for the fact that you have a home, because I believe it is one of the things that I've realized during this time is one of the most important things to have. And it frees you so much financially, in the sense that if you are full on home owner, even if you're paying mortgage, but now you have completed the payments and this is your house, you're paying rent to no one, and at the end of the day, come what may, the little you have can be channeled maybe towards food and such. So home, important. The second important thing I've learned when it comes to financials or money is diversifying your sources of income. This is something that I've been slowly learning from other content creators who focus on financial matters, but I have really come to see the importance and the gravity of it at this time. Because if you are employed at this time and God forbid you lose your job, if you have, let's say, a shop that earns you income, you see, you are not at the place you are because you had this other source of income to top up to the other or the others, but you're still not in that place of rock bottom. You're not on rock bottom. So if you have, let's say, a shop that's earning you income, if you have maybe rentals that are earning you income, actually there are 8 sources of income. I'll put I'll put them up here as we're talking. There are 8, I think, main sources of income, and there's a part where it says that most billionaires or millionaires have at least 7 sources of income. So it is important not to have only a plan A. Again, I say this knowing that not everyone is capable. Not everyone is capable of having several income sources or income flows. But if you are in a position to have that, if you're in a position to even start thinking about this, whether it is now, whether as we go through this period, and as we dive into a new normal, please think about it and think about it seriously. Because at the end of the day, it is a great risk to rely on one thing solely. If you have the chance, if you have the opportunity, if you have the ability to have more than one source of income, that is the goal. That is what I'm working towards, and I hope to execute my plans to a good extent and to a great extent as we start getting our stride back and to actualize this, because I have seen there is so much peace, so much life, so much assurance in having more than one income stream, whereby if one happens to fall through, you are not left bewildered or wondering, what do I do next? What happens to me? What occurs for me? So this is second. So imagine someone who is at a position and 1 and 2 already, someone who already has a home and who has several sources of income. The position they are in today is very different from you and maybe some of you who are watching me through this here, as most of us are now trying to see, now what do we do to cope and to go through this time. They're in a safer space because at the end of the day, they have something that will earn them income, whereby they can sustain maybe themselves or their family, and they have a roof over their head where no one can kick them out of. So this number 2 and number 1 together, perfect. But now this is my second lesson and things that I am planning and trying to work towards: diversifying your sources of income. I have to add, I know I had gone through that point, but I have to add that selling your creative work or your artistic work is also another source of income. If you're a painter, if you're a singer, if you're if you're a cook, I saw even online a lady who's now cooking and delivering at the doorstep of people. She has an online company. You say what you want, to have as a meal, and it's delivered at your doorstep. All you have to do is pay online and it's delivered there. Or even people who deliver groceries online. So you could be having your farm you've grown and people want fresh produce and you just pluck and deliver. So creative ways also of getting an extra income. You can be a good painter, you have your full-time job, but over the weekends you're painting, or when you're off. Like I know in Kenya there's the family, the Green Calabash, who I watch. I know Rama there, he works, he has a job, but he also paints on the side and he sells his painting. So that is another way of, I just had to mention that it doesn't have to be you're owning a business or you have rentals. You can also sell your gifts or your capabilities of the things you've been blessed as a talent. the gift you have that you can also give to others. You can sell your talent and earn cash on the side. So the third thing that's again connected to 2 and 1, because all these things are somewhat interconnected, but I believe it deserves a separate shout out, is savings and investments. Savings and investments. Mucho importante. Savings and investments. It could be through banks, long term, short term. It could be through merry-go-rounds. It could what we call chamas in Kenya. It could be through stocks and bonds. It could be through real estate. Real estate now, it's like having a rental where you rent out your place, and that is it's a savings. It's a way of having a savings. So savings and investments are very, very important, I've come to realize. And also buying a home is an investment on yourself, because then it saves you from having to pay someone rent every month, even though the rent is also someone's savings. Life is interconnected, life is intertwined, but I thought it was important to give it a special shout out. I'm still doing my research on request on others on savings and stocks and bonds, because I'm not that well versed in it. I remember in campus I bought shares of Kengen, and they were just it was a good advice from the people I was hanging out with at that time, but I didn't really see the returns I expected, and I ended up selling a majority of those shares. I have very few right now, I think, and I get a check of how many shillings every now and then. But it is good. An advice a friend told me, it is good to do your research and to know what you're investing in, the return. So if you think this is a topic you'll be interested in, darlings, comment below and let me know. Should I do an aggressive research and present it to you as a video? If you'd like that, please comment below and let me know. I intend to do it for personal reasons, but if you're interested, I can also share what I have learned. So third is savings and investments. Very, very, very important. So I know there are people who are already in this, who are already maybe they're already home owners, they're already into savings, they already have different avenues of income. If you're in that category, that golden category, to me it's such a heavenly place to be. Comment below, let us know how you started, how you developed, and how you grew, so that we can learn, we can take our baby steps to learning. Those of us who, like me, were just there, we were in the middle grounds. We had maybe just started testing the waters, just started thinking about it, trying to gather thoughts and ideas and channels on how to get there, can learn from those who are there and can now continue like aggressively pursuing this lifestyle. Those who are not started, it is never too late. It is never too late. It is so they can also learn and pick up, and we can grow and develop and thrive together. So please comment below, let me know your thoughts, your ideas, and how we can do this together and do this well. Thank you so much, darlings, for watching. I don't take you for granted. I hope you're well, I hope you're healthy, and I hope we can continue sharing amazing positive ideas, and we can continue to grow each other. If you feel obliged to, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, dears, darlings, spread love and light. Tudulz.